back in Gamedec. I'm figuring out who killed this guy Ken and why. Okay, so we hacked this drone, got information, useful information. Then maybe we should try to hack this Medibot as well. In order to hack the Medibot, I needed access to the city network. Realistic systems credentials would have been nice too. First, I had to enter the right name and started searching data for codes that fit the Medibot. Some of them caught my eye. His name is Pax, so I guess it's this one. I entered the name and got the Medibot's frequency. To reset it, I had to overload its systems. Okay, so... Okay, let's see if the LMPs work. Nope, no LMPs. Sad. My attack started slowing down, then stopped, and started going back. I must have initiated the defense system. Okay. This one. So those. How about the walkie-talkie, whatever? Okay, nope. Let's check the inscription protocol. Is PPS. So KGS. Okay. So it broke. Oops. And the guy doesn't care. Well, let's have a look. Okay, about dad. Can I use dad? No. MCC. No. Okay. Seems like this Medibot has the best protections in the whole universe. Of course, like, you know, I could try to challenge the guy to a fight and get rid of him, and then he might let me use the bot, but I sort of, you know, prefer keeping the guys around. I might still need them. Location. Sign images. How about this one? SVD. Okay, that seemed to work. SVD. Okay, it worked. I had access to the Medibot. The Medibot's indicators flashed, his legs swayed and greeted his new owner. Access granted. Inspect. Device had 2 multi-joint limbs, but certainly had some more manipulators up its sleeves as well. Information panels kept flashing on the lid. It was a clunky old model, sturdy and trustworthy. Take control. Um, the Medibot, the pillar of healthcare service, they say doctors became obsolete because these things could easily replace human. Okay, disinfect me. Getting disinfected after some dumpster diving felt like a good idea. I gave the command and the Medibot aimed its flaps at me and sprayed me down with aerosol. As if by magic, the mist removed any dirt from my skin and clothes. Moments later, I already smelled like sterile doctor's office. Nice. Okay, charge the battery using the... Install the found battery. I took out the battery I found in the garbage from my pocket, opened Medibot's battery panel and tried replacing it. Something was wrong, like it was stuck. Uh, Force the battery. I braced and pushed with all my strength against the stuck piece of metal. It gave way, made grinding noise, there was some sparks, then something hissed. Medibot explicitly protested and died. Okay, fine. I should have saved. So I have to be some freaking genius, like some super hacker. What was it? Brain fixer? Was it this? I have to be some, I don't know, super brain surgeon to know that I should rotate a battery if it doesn't seem to fit. But SVD, okay. Rami. Okay, take control. Let's save again. Um, so sprayed me with the aerosol again. Okay, can I charge the battery using the beacon's power cell? I uncovered the Medibot charging socket, took the MFCC beacon battery from my pocket and plugged it in. Okay, now it's flashing green. I got a message about some promotion for my channel, but I guess it pays money. I'm not interested in doing stuff like that right now. So check the latest scans. The dialog box told me that the last patient to be scanned by the Medibot was Dr. Samuel Pax. Click the button, displayed the report. All it needed was a cursory glance. A chest X-ray revealed tumor situated in the primary bronchi along with multiple metastases. The Latin written diagnosis didn't leave any hope. Stem cell cancer. It even gave estimated time he had left: 6 months, 12 days, 9 hours. Inspect. The device had 2 multi-joint limbs, but certainly had some more manipulators up its sleeves as well. Information panel flashing on the lead was a clunky old model, sturdy and trustworthy. Okay. I was hoping I could, get some information about our victim here, like the deceased, but I guess not. I'm not gonna see the control just yet. Ah, okay. So can I bring it to the patient? Ken's body. Perform surgery using Medibot. Yes. I glanced at the battery level. I had to choose wisely as each use of the Medibot required energy. Well, I got plenty. Blood test. I selected blood test option from the panel. Something whirred inside the Medibot and the indicators lit up. One of the Medibot's arms approached Ken's neck and pricked a vein. I heard the sound of pistons working. The display said the blood was congealed, but it had been drawn and was being analyzed. I needed to check the results when they were ready. Okay, brain scan. I select the brain scan option. The Medibot turn on something akin to a floodlight, casting a faint light, and began the procedure. The device screen reported that the procedure was successful. I looked at the data. Before he died, Ken had a strongly stimulated visual interpretive fields and distinctive pattern bridge activity. Only one state could produce this result, devitalization. Looks like Ken died while playing. Yeah, we sort of figured that out already. How about bone scan? Device beeped and activated the scanner. Scan skeleton began to appear in one of the windows. It looked normal, no visible fractures or cracks. Brain sample. I gave the command. A thin metallic tentacle slid out of the Medibot's arm and up Ken's nose. After a moment, I heard the quiet, high-pitched sound of surgical drill. Medibot's tentacle slid out of the dead man's nose, sprayed at the tip with disinfectant foam, and tucked it inside the apparatus. The dialog box said the device had collected the sample. Okay. Can I recharge the bot again? Analyze the blood results. I looked at the readouts. There were no signs of psychoactive substances or bitaplex or chemical. Brain sample. Device displayed a long list of complicated messages. At the end was a summary with a particularly odd sentence. The neurons in the analyzed sample exhibit symptoms of brain nerve cells subjected to devitalization. Okay. I think now we should be clean. So maybe we can go talk to one of the outback dudes, Outlander. I don't remember anymore. Should I just cede control of the Medibot to Dr. Pax? Supervisor. I'm not gonna be supervisor anytime soon. Maybe I can just cede control. Or maybe it just means, yeah, it goes back there so it won't follow me. No, yeah, he's here now. Whoa, running over his body. Maton. Drone operator was browsing some windows I couldn't see and kept glancing at his walk till I could see boredom in his every move. Buddy, you have no idea what kind of shithole I'm in right now. He was talking to someone on the line. His accent was strange. Wait. What's up with Martinez? Well, you guys are making bank. Sure, I wanna hang out, but you know how it is, I told you. Yeah, 5 more years of this garbage. I can't stand this shit. But when I'm done, I'm telling you, it's gonna be one hell of a party. Except me, my man, and you. Okay, interrupt him. Buddy, you're technically working, right? This conversation doesn't appear to be work related, so shut it now. He looked over and exaggeratedly rolled his eyes. Wait, I got some native who wants something. Maybe a snow. Yeah, I'll deal with him. Take care, Han. Oh, it's Han Solo! So his buddy is with Han Solo. I'm all ears. What do you want? This time he was definitely addressing me. That man, Ken Joe. The operator jumped and shifted his gaze away from the screens I couldn't see. Ken Joel? Hold up, buddy. You're telling me at the crime scene, Ken fucking Joel? Sorry, pal, but I literally love that guy. Uh, you reacted quite strongly when you find out it was him. Did you know him? I wouldn't put it that way, but you know, he's a fucking star, rising star, sure, but talented. I followed his career, cheered him on. He withstood 3 Deathlands hits in the Junior Goodabeds League. 3 times, no logout. He was an 18 on Hammerfield scale. Right after I paid a dozen thousand to fund his gear, or was it just some 1,000? I'm not sure, I didn't keep track of my credits then. Okay. I know nothing about you, tell me something. Why are you interested? I can tell just by looking at you that there's something beneath the surface making me pretty uneasy. I was just about to tell you to get lost, but you guessed right, so we typically say, what's your story? Mine is funny, sad, and a bit messed up, but I think that's normal at this age. At this age, you don't look old. If I still looked old after the money I've spent, I'd actually be a bit fucking pissed. Okay. You mean you bought this, buddy? Of course I bought it, buddy. It's the newest technology, real tissue from best farms, slight feed and all that. Gen skin. I designed the look myself, an Asian hunk with the endurance of a marathon run. You gotta pay extra for such customization. Admit it, for an old guy I look fucking great. Okay then, I have a rather forward question. How old are you? If you don't mind, I'll just smoothly evade the question. Yeah, so what do you want? I need your drone. I need. Typical bullshit. It's all about you. Nobody else matters. That's why you're all stuck up in this swamp, preoccupied with your pathetic existence. You don't even stop to think about other people, to ask what someone whose might I add, better than you might need. What? But no worries, I don't blame you. I'm not judging. Some people are just born better, others worse. What did you say exactly? Alright, what do you need? He looked up as if he were daydreaming. Mud bath drink, made with comet eyes, not the shit you people call water. A butler, at least one. But that's nothing. What I really miss is the beauty, the harmony, and here he looked around and sighed. You get me? Unless you've gotten used to it, you should see Cineland sometime. Then you'd witness true beauty. Okay, yes. Doesn't.
Tell fact from bullshit.
Okay. I think I have to deduce more about my why did that guy die and stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So gunshot. Yeah, I think it was shot after he died. I believe this, so I just have to. Accident. Well, it's not a. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. He died in game, so well, yeah, accident. It wasn't an accident. Like it. For all I know, it was drugs, but I don't think I found any evidence of drugs or anything. So. No trace of psychoactive substances. So yeah, it's not drugs then. Okay. How about how this? What was this? Okay. Yeah. I should pay attention more to this. So the beacon didn't shoot Ken. So that's what we know, or at least yeah, that's what we deduced. Maybe we are deduced wrong. The shot was fired after Ken's death. Ken didn't die from a fall, and he wasn't on drugs. He was killed from with a weapon from a game. So yeah, or died inside the game. So it has to be this, right? Yeah, somebody shot him, but it was after. I don't know. It's also, but I think he was. It's just, was he necessarily killed with a weapon from a game? Maybe he was killed by, I don't know, poison or mind mist spell from a game. I guess that would be a weapon. Psycho scan. Okay, so I guess we have to. Oh, something's happening. Hiru Hamelo? The man had a keen look and a mysterious smile. He came over to me and his smile widened. Oh, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. Sorry it took so long. Excuse me, where are my manners? Senior specialist, Hiro Hamalau, the insurer of the deceased. I looked at him, waiting for him to break the silence first. Either way, I'm sure you already found your answers. They may be incomplete, but we should probably check Ken's psycho scan, don't you think? It so happens I have it right here. It was the first thing I did when I got here. I want to give it to you. Let's call it a reward. Let's just sign the so-called paperwork, quote unquote, and you can go home, okay? I'm not sure what paperwork I'm signing exactly. I'm not signing anything. Oh, that's a pity. I understand you wish to acquire a scan on your own. In that case, you should try your luck with a drone, a medibot, or this advertising shit. I should suggest you hurry up, and in case you have any problems or change your mind, remember that my offer still stands. Feel free to come back. That was an annoying and random guy. So I guess it's like, from the insurance company because, Ken was loaded, I guess. So how about the brain scan, psycho scan? Like, can I still use
What is it this time? Calm down. I need to scan the body.
This mob room is beautiful, isn't it?
Let's see, I guess they don't say anything
I'm
new.
creating art here.
Ah, okay, I can use this to perform the psycho scan, I guess. I issued a command perform a psycho scan. The drone obeyed and moved toward the body. Oh yeah, it's also the combat drone. I think it had function. I wondered whether a dead brain could give any relevant information. The psychoscan. The psychoscan has been completed. Thank you for using Advert X services. I do remember the drone had a different voice before, but I don't remember anymore how it was. The drone displayed a message. Advert X, your local ad provider on the global market, or something, I don't know. You type something, you fucking slot machine. So, what's going on there? So do I have the fucking psycho scan now? I don't think I have the disinfect. Yeah, not enough mana. Not enough mana. So do I have the psycho scan now? Uh, Martin AI. Roman Tancred. There's lots of people here. So why don't I have Ken here in the characters? It's very arbitrary. Like who the fuck is Lord? I don't even. Ice Knight's Code. So okay, so it's some famous player in Knight's Code. So maybe he's the main bad guy or something. But it's like I don't even know why I know about this. I guess when I do remember I got this like long time ago, like really early on. So maybe I just Googled the Knight's Code before even taking the first case or something. But yeah, why can't I check? Um, you know, like where? How can I check the psycho scan? Like I don't get it.
Calm down. I need to scan the body.
Okay, seed control for now. So do I have the psycho scan? Okay, yeah. Get back to your apartment to read his psycho scan. So I guess that's it. Should I get rid of the captain? Like, I guess I have more sympathy. Like, of course, this captain dude also has suffered,
What
but
is it this time?
I have more sympathy for the you know the dying doctor. I heard your exoskeletons are so ridiculously slow that kicking your canned asses is like shooting fish in a barrel. Mosquitoes, boss, you wouldn't know what that sound like, but believe me, whatever gets close splatters on my slow armor like a bug on a windshield. Insult his people. Do you think your people treat you seriously? I mean, first they would have to even understand what you're saying, and I've seen their faces. No trace of intelligence life down there, if you know what I mean. It seems that your armor isn't the only thing that's a bit slow. I show you slow game deck. I suddenly realized I was wrong about their armor. I saw a flash, my teeth crackled, and then came to pain.
What is it this time?
Okay. So he hit me. Can I like now report him or something? I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be any use. Conflict with the captain. I've obtained some material that will solve your problems. Great, I'm in your debt. Ask for an explanation of the brain scan. What do you see? He lazily analyzed the graph. No psychoactive substances and devitalization. That's typical scan of someone lying on a couch while they're in game. I gave him an odd devitalization without a couch in Realium. Moments after death. What was going on?
This seems like a perfect time for a drink.
You're already here. Brilliant. Did you find out what you're looking for? Perfect, perfect. Now be on your way. Why are you so jumping? I'm not jumpy. I just want to fly home. As do you. Isn't that right? Go on quickly now. I wondered what his deal was. So what? Are you leaving? We're still talking, though I'm being rushed. She looked straight through Hamalau and sent me a glance that showed disgust and concern. People do say that game decks have many work-related disorders, but hey, no judgment, we also struggle. I opened my mouth to speak, but something suddenly tugged my arm. My legs buckled, the world spun, I felt a rush of heat on my shoulder. What's going on? Ah, it's this guy. Yeah, I think he shot Ken as well, like they showed the video. Hey, can you hear me? Are you okay? My shoulder was numb and swollen. Somebody had applied gel dressing to the spot where my sleeve was ripped. What happened? Did you see anything? Not really, it's a gunshot wound. I treated it, but I didn't see the shooter. Brennan saw somebody run into the bar, but they were far away, so he didn't get a good look. We should have guarded the fucking entrance. Hiro Hamala. We were talking when it happened. He might have seen something. Where is he? Sorry, Hiro who? Okay, so is he like some sort of cyber ghost that only we can see, that hero guy? The victim's insurance agent, real uptight. He was hanging around here, remember? You must be in shock after getting shot. There wasn't anyone like that here. I'd remember a stranger hanging around the crime scene. I'll look for the shooter in the bar. Just be careful, it may look like a scratch, but the shockwave is a subsonic bullet is no joke. Your deltoid muscle is really swollen. Subsonic? Did you hear a bang? Neither did I. Okay. Things are heating up. Now it's like a proper detective stuff. Our pal got killed, and then we got shot. I wonder how many human skulls could I crush with this robot hand. Okay, I guess he didn't see nothing. Let's just go to the bar. Heavy doors and a hologram imitating an old burned down neon sign. I wondered if the eye was broken on purpose. A game deck walks into a bar. You need to pay to go inside. A price typical for mid-city clubs flashed on his glasses. You don't even look like a bouncer, buddy. Do you think you're the first hustler I've ever met? Some people looked at me approvingly. Most people fall for it. I can't blame a man for trying, right? By the way, that's a cool rip you have on your shoulder. I'm in a hurry and I need help. Someone just ran in here wearing a jacket with a red hoodie. Where did they go? What did they look like? Ran in, you say? Didn't see no one. Genjo died on the walkway in front of the bar and... Genjo? No way! He's dead! You're kidding, right? The guy's amazing. They were going to add holopics of him to cereal packs. Damn it! We worked together. He actually told me about the cereal. He spoke to some investors. They were thinking about other products too. I always thought he'd do good in toothpaste ads, cause he smiled a lot, and if you pushed him too hard, he'd burst it like a tube. Your hero cut himself off from the sleeves as soon as he became famous. He only came back when he found himself out of luck. But he did get to the top, one of our own, so believe me when I tell you, friend, that all sleeves loved him, all of them. Yeah, especially Ramona loved him loud and clear. I'm sure he felt very precious when she came down on him yesterday. A good one. The man froze and his glasses flashed with light. Oh fuck, it's on the news, he's dead. The fucking toad say we can't leave the bar now. God damn it. The man looked at me impatiently. What are you standing here for? I told you I didn't see anyone come in. I saw someone enter right before I did. You guard the door and collect entry fees. You must have seen that somebody didn't just enter. They stormed in. Shut your mouth. We didn't see anyone. You're not one of us. Get it? Nobody's gonna tell you anything. Everybody can see everything around here. If you drink, get high, and talk like us, we'll know. Okay, gain witness trust, trolls or sleeves. If you treat us like shit or it turns out you're a fucking virtually loving troll from Tick, we'll know that too. Okay, so I have to choose whether to side with the trolls or the sleeves. I guess sleeves are like thugs, and I guess trolls are like internet trolls. Okay, let's talk to the trolls. Bugger off. That was rude of Daphne. Please excuse her. Bugger off, please. Do you know Kenjo? Have you seen him? Not only does he bother us, but he's also friends with the asshole who follows us in Virtualia. I can't stress it enough. Bugger off. Ken wasn't a stranger to them. Such an animated response probably meant he made himself known here. Somebody died on the pavement right outside. I'm leading an official investigation. Right. The Toads did announce leaving the bar was prohibited for the time being. We had nothing to do with this. All we're interested in are Virtualia. That goes for all of us. The whole King's Tick crew. We saw and heard nothing. We don't give a shit about Realium. I decided to leave. They did ask nicely after all. What? On Turgan, you think that we're friends? That I couldn't wait for you to come back so I could tell you everything? I told you I didn't see nothing. There were many chatty people at the bar. Talking to them didn't seem like a bad idea. Barrier. I guess he's up here or something. Only the people that paid for Virtualia were allowed upstairs by the bar system. Nothing's free in Low City. Oh no, I cannot break in. Dancing people. We don't know you, beat it. Dance. I love his moves. The author of Iron John wrote that men should know how to dance. Or like to dance? I had no idea whether I was doing it right, but it felt good. Yeah.
What are you looking at?
You're hanging around like an undercity rat. Get lost, hobo. Okay, I can't do this. I hope they wouldn't grow fond of me after seeing my presence in the bar. Can't harm them in any way. So this is the DJ. It wasn't him moving the beat, rather the music seemed to flow from his motions. He must have been using an omnichord. His eyes were shut and lips parted. Easy. I only see music unless some asshole comes over and annoys me. You aren't dancing, alright? What kind of music do you like? I don't know. Music that stimulates the imagination, that is remarkable. He frowned and started pretending he couldn't hear me. You're a patron at this bar, meaning you can request a song, just one. I wouldn't be able to stand anymore from an amateur like you. And just you're talking to an artist, performing their piece. The right response is, I like your music. That's a loser. I moved my hand across the projector and heavy bass roared out of the speakers, a bit out of rhythm. The speakers roared with loud sounds, the rhythm disrupted somewhat. The trolls hanging around burst out laughing. What are you doing? You idiot! It takes years to play the omnichord and this one has interactive areas, no touching. These animations around you are made by the Ilgen, right? I've never seen anything like this. Can you show it to me? He flinched but then straightened for a moment and pointed to the fist-sized camera below his sternum. He went back to making music. I had more pressing matters to attend to. Slick. Ah. A money transfer window flickered over the table. Slick parted his lips in a smile, collected the cards, ordered them to shuffle. He looked at me. Get lost, troll! Don't insult the Slick. We don't know that guy. The player looked me up and down. He's dressed like a musker and has time to bug me. At work. The clothes don't match you guys, but the attitude does. Friend, if you don't want me to treat you like a troll, prove you're not one and get rid of these bums. Okay, play and cheat. I have a proposal. I'll replace the gentleman in the colorful glasses and play you. He looked at me from behind the lenses. No kidding around though, it's a cash game. And I won in 3 rounds. I faked being surprised the first time, then again, and only played with a poker face by the 3rd round. Judging by the slaves' faces, I had impressed them. Are you going to answer my questions, or should I explain your strategy to the other players? He raised his pale face and was silent for a moment. Ask. Someone shot at me in the street, then they ran inside the bar. They wore a jacket with a red hood. Unred hood. Should it be a red hood? Did you see them? She just bumped into me on her way in. Cam Grosny. It's funny, I think a piece of an MCZ beacon fell from under her coat. Stop spinning tails and tell me. Alright, I can see the entrance from here. Besides, I'm mostly focused on the game. Past choices. I heard the slaves at the door cast someone out for bumping into them. I don't think that person was with our gang. Did you know Kenjo? Everyone knew him here. He was a local god. They believe he'd make it. Do you know how many sleeves bet he would win the last game? Sure. And they were let down. Do you think anybody would want revenge for that? You're asking if somebody killed him? Ramona was angry at him, but you don't kill hope, especially when it's so rare. Low City is like a black hole. It sucks you in. Hardly anybody can escape its gravity. That's why everyone comes to the bar to drink or play. Ken was the exception. He almost made it out. Why was Ramona angry with Ken? Ramona is with the Horn clan. She meditates more and more, or whatever it is they do. She kept urging me to join, but I didn't want to. Ken ridiculed her for it. I had to separate them because they started fighting. I don't buy it. Tell me what made Ramona mad. The man hung his head. Ramona really isn't a clan, but she often complains that they're a bunch of idiots. She believes those truths of theirs, but she's irritated by the secrets and prohibitions. She's always been straightforward. When she got mad that her grandpa was playing with Ken, she went off so hard the whole bar could hear. My table was shaking from her voice. Ken? Committing suicide? Likely? Unlikely? You know, he had problems getting into games as a kid. Changing his kid made him panic. He was 1 in a million case. If that was true, he wouldn't have gone into esports. Stop making shit up. And what am I supposed to say? That I knew him from birth and lately I've had to watch him as he isolated himself and hit rock bottom? Yes, Ken committing suicide doesn't sound improbable. Left him alone with the table and the cards. They looked like they were waiting for somebody to turn around so they could stick a kick me sign onto the back. We're busy with this chap at the moment. Wait for your turn, Chief. So now I'm more sleevey, I guess. Let's do a save. Okay. Well, I guess I just have to gather some points and eventually I can buy something new. Not really sure which way I want to go. Like, you know, this would be nice, or this, or this, or this. What's this? The access point to the bar's media stream. Every place has one. This is the source of the feed that's being sent to posters, displays, walk-tells of the guests, and through the glasses, with specs or eye lenses. This machine decides what ads, new species, and guests will see. Install his own overlay on it. Not very sophisticated, but the system itself looks pretty outdated. They have generous hearts and leave even more generous tips. These regulars get priority service here. Baines, Capitals, Skur, Koch, Garnitz, 11-bit. 11-bit? Isn't that one of the companies they made like those, you know, diving chairs and stuff? Frank Bentley, Freck Noir, Lair, Limes, I think Freck Noir is also one of those companies. Meister, Carotene, Knox, X-Glider. There's glass to our patrons. I wrote a post saying that I'm at Yeti's coming and made a positive remark about it. Well, I guess I'm more sleevey now, so it felt like sleeves are cool peeps. They know the Moors and you can count on them. They're the ones that give this place character. I didn't have to wait long for a comment to appear. Sleeves seemed to like my post, but trolls started throwing insults. Okay, checking the news. Follow me. What does this Paradise Beast skin say about him? Follow me. Who's with whom? Twister Pro. The author made an effort to describe several characteristic groups of male skins and their psychological meaning. It seemed like she didn't really know people, but that didn't stop her from adding numerous 3D pictures of the said skins. She focused mainly on the hip area. I wondered what it could find there. Okay, I don't really get it. Fight? Is there a problem? There is. Downstairs the bar belongs to us. You start shooting, let us play. Have you seen the news? Do you know how I ended up? You fucker! Oi, you fucker! So, can I do something? No? There's like, is it security? No, it's a security bot, I guess. Is it gonna vaporize them? You're a nobody, junkie. Observe. A bar fight, not a single one in harvest time, but a moment in realism. There you go. Someone was looking at me from behind the artificial smoke, thoughtfully nodding. Robot trick. I've had it with you shitheads. Hands up, put your beers where I can see them. I'll fucking serve you now, bastards. This looks like a troll from 40k. Oh, hi, Michelle. Thanks for following. I'm fine. I'm having fun with bar fights and stuff in the game. Okay, maybe I'll check your Discord later. Right now I'm busy with the game. Is that fucked up robot again? Still smarter than you, Sleeves. What the fuck are you looking at, you piece of junk? Beat it! Are you threatening me? She plays a threat, Private. Well, attack is the best defense. Let's ram this fucker down. Alright, back to your tables, back to the dance floor. The show's over. Old Yet? So it's not Yetis, Yet. Past choices. He hurt one of our guys, Yet. You're crossing yet another line. Ah, it's Cam Grouthney. Somebody mentioned her before. The Medibox will fix him in no time. Medibox? Medibot? If you want to sell in the bar, then control your people, Cam. Okay, maybe it's time to load one more, save one more time. But it's not like... That implies it's the... Hey, kill them all! Implies it's the last time, but I'm gonna save and load many times still, probably. The man at the table was Kill 'em all. He was snoring. When I nudged him, he just mumbled something and went back to snoring. Trepanator, Realium. Welcome back! The voice was coming from the speaker on the table. The hologram looked exactly like his skin and twisted and perverted. You're a hologram? Well, you still get to have a body, a very attractive one at that. But what are you doing here? I didn't want Kill 'em all to be alone. There were 3 of us, but only 2 remain. Penny Sandra had a stroke? Kill's not taking it well. I knew if he wasn't playing, he'd be at Yet's. Here, the Sleeves treat him as one of their own. So what happened to Penny Center? We thought it was funny when his granddaughter kept yelling him that his heart couldn't take gaming that intense. She was right. Yesterday he went in game with a young esports player and had a stroke. He's still in the hospital. Won't be playing for a while. Damn. Do you know who he played with? I broke into his medical records, but there was no mention of it. I thought Kiel would tell me more, but you see how it is. You mentioned Penny Santos' granddaughter. She might know more about what happened. It's nice of you to care. I was hoping to find her here. She often hangs around with the Sleeves. But she's nowhere to be found. If you see her, tell her to come by. I'll send you the surveillance footage so you know what she looks like. There. Okay, that's good. I wanted to talk to Kill 'em all, but I couldn't wake him. He's always been like this, unnaturally fast and spark and then half asleep from exhaustion. It gets worse as he ages. I remember when he realized he couldn't last a whole match anymore. It was sad to see. I think the shock broke him. I'll wait till he comes to. That's all I can do. It'll take a few hours, but I want someone to be here when he wakes up. I thought holograms in bars were for displaying games and such. Wouldn't it be easier to sense Kill 'em all? As usual, the walkdog didn't wake him, so I found him via the cameras and projected myself inches from his face, but he didn't even flinch. Breaking in was easy. These holograms are an age system from the No Gun Strip Club. They used to play animations of strippers on these tables. At first, I went to the wrong table. I scared the guy so badly he spat all over himself. It was hilarious. Want me to hop to another table and show you? I decided later. Hold off for now. I'll take a look around and let you know. No problem, handsome. Do you have any idea how to wake up our sleeping beauty? I like to talk to him. Before he gave up his life as a pro, he tested stimulants on himself. They kind of worked, but not for long enough to continue his career. You probably don't have anything like that. What if you give him something to jog his memory of the good old times? He and Penny Sandra used to play a lot of Happy Hunting Grounds, but you didn't hear that from me. Okay? I don't want to change tables yet. Damaged poster. Ken in front of his team looking into the distance with a twinkle in his eye. He never made such faces. Must have been a holo montage. We gotta do a montage. A broken frame revealed the insides of the poster. I knew that system. They stopped using it because any teenager could modify it. Sure, copy it. There were plenty of pictures of Ken online, but it felt nice to have one more. I quietly copied the contents of the ad chip. One of the sleeves was finishing his beer nearby. He gave me a thumbs up. Ooh. Nahum Reye, how about this? Harvest time ad. Experience the Wild West with its wildlife, plants and air. Return to nature, scavenge, shoot and farm. It's free! Upload a poster of Ken. I found a poster of Ken copied from the previous projector, uploaded it into the frame. I hope that would make people remember him for at least another day. Muzzled guy with metal sleeve buckle saw me do it and nodded with a serious face. Okay, I guess we're quite close to, gaining the trust of the sleeves. I heard you were asking around, but I don't know anything, I'm sorry. It's Nahum Reyes. Have I met them before? Like, the name sort of seems familiar, but... Cool. Ah, this is one of the patrons. He covered when I got close. You wouldn't dare do anything in front of witnesses. Corporations aren't that brazen. I'm not from a corporation. I'm a Gamedec. A convenient story for a spy, but I keep constant watch over my surroundings. I know you've been asking about me. If you really kept constant watch over his surroundings, it was worth talking to him. I won't power your AI with my brain. I have a faith and a disruption software on my walktail. You can snatch my brain, corporate scum. If I wanted to hurt you, I would do so and nobody would care. Look around you. I only want to talk, okay? The group seated at the bar, presumably trolls, twisted their mouths into grimaces of disappointment. That's what all you corporate pigs say. I exposed your operation in this place. They sent you after me, which means I'm on the right track. I needed to find something to help him think straight or force him to cooperate. I left him alone. Well, I guess I could, get him, the guy, Trepanator to beam over there, but you can do it later, I guess. Freeze or I'll fucking shoot you, and no judge will convict me. He pointed his massive arm at me. It was tipped with a barrel or a soda siphon. I wasn't sure. Are you the one that's shitting all over the toilet? Admit it, shithead. Welcome to Yeti's coming. Best joint in the gas tower. Who are you, creature? I like it. I wish bars had waiters like this. It looks so cool. Because it is like a, a space marine, the computer game or video game about, space marines. There's the orc chieftain. I think it looks a bit similar. I put my hands up. I'm not carrying any weapons. My name is Adventure Argonaut. I'm a Gamedec. His red eyes dimmed for a moment. He must have been searching the web. You really bloody are! What would you like, kind sir? A beer! Maybe something stronger. Who are you anyway? Judging by your physique, bartending wasn't your first job, was it? God forbid, I'm a combat robot. Killbot. Unit YT fucking C at your service. The Admiral named me Rick, so that's what I want you to call me. Oh, I had my battle modules, ripped off and replaced with dispensers 2 years ago. Gotta say, all these shitheads piss me off. What can you tell me about your commander? The robot speakers played sounds of shooting mixed with human voices. Ick, is that you? Rick! Watch out! Fire from the right! The Admiral will always make it, because I'll always save him. He's safe with me. The Merry Fairies assigned me to some fucking commander once, but I came back to Admiral. Yet forever. Ah, so okay, the Yet or Yeti, he's the Admiral. Okay, the plot thickens. Okay, order a beer. My throat is dry. Why don't you pour me a glass of your local brew? Sour beer, best brew north of Villeneuve. Coming right up. He pulled out a glass out of his body and poured the beer in with his other arm, spilling it on me, the floor, and the other guy in the process. There you go! The robot handed me a dripping glass. The transaction window flashed in front of him. The Admiral says only thugs and freaks don't tip. Oh, and shitheads too. You know, I'm not a fan of tipping, but I guess I have to tip this guy if it's possible. I'm looking for someone who ran into the bar a moment ago. Our client's wishes are our command. Let me check our footage. There you are, fucker! Incident 203 playing. Despite their mutations, the mating rituals of toxic bats remained unchanged. The male living alone for most of the year. Treason! It's the second time this month. Unauthorized access. You don't do that to Rick. Wait till I get you, shit. I have it too much fun. I can't say it, but yeah, I can't fix him. I don't have enough anything. I don't have enough red, enough blue, or even enough green. So, what do you do here, soldier? Tend the bar? Admiral yet ordered me to pour drinks, but that's my only my cover. My real job is surveillance and Admiral's protection. He's not aware. It's a secret mission. I love the Admiral. How about you? Do you love him? You must love him. Everybody does. I, for example, completely adore him. Okay. Go get back to your duties, soldier. Stay alert. Sorry. I don't know. There's something about this character that it's like genuine. I'm not faking it. I'm not that good at actor. Like, it really broke me. Something inside me broke. Reading the lines of that fucking robot. Proximity apps were a common thing in bars once. They were meant to show that what the bar offered. Most bars stopped using such apps because speaking with the bartender was assumed an essential part of the experience. In here it still worked. Okay. Rules for couch users. We have couches, lockers for clothes, suits, helmets, infusion fluids, and game pills. Please use the toilets to change. A list of available models with their pricing is followed. All risky but conveniently cheap. I don't want to buy access yet, at least. List of media streams. The system prompted me with a list of streams and local media available on the bar's network. Basic offer with very few choices. They have a generous heart. I think this. Yeah, I saw it in the other place too. So yeah, this guy Carnage. He's that guy over there, I guess. Okay, let's go talk to old Yet.
Information here. I can get you a drink.
You wanted to commemorate Ken somehow. I understand, but next time you get the idea to change things in my bar, come to me first. When he glanced at me, his digital lenses flickered and settled on a blue color. You drink tea? How did he know my favorite type of poison? Do I have it written across my forehead? Bartender's intuition, what'll be, for real this time. I'm here for information. I don't deal in information. I have something to quench your thirst, game pills, and there are couches upstairs. You want it? We have it. Ask about Rick. There's a combat robot behind the bar. Granted, he's not armed, but he seems defective. He's delusional, thinks he's on a battlefield. If he wasn't defective, I wouldn't have been able to take him from the unit. He's just junk, a souvenir. You served? PMF? I don't know. PMS? You know what that is? Private military force. Crystal dust. I did it for the money. I was young and stupid. Took me some time to understand that it's the same everywhere. Corporations, money, fighting on different levels, but always fighting. Either you accept the ouch. I hit my elbow, like my nerve, on the table somehow. Like it wasn't even like a strong hit, but I guess it was like some, Vulcan nerve pinch, nerve or something. If I could learn to do that to others, I could become like some judo master. Anyways, either you accept that or find refuge in binge drinking or playing. I accepted it and came back. I get rid of cowards who can't do the same. So, I guess I agree with him. You're right, escapism makes sense when you have your shit together. Otherwise, it's just an escape that doesn't solve anything. I thought someone was observing me, a face in the crowd. I looked around, nothing. A confused combat robot around a bunch of drunk people. Aren't you scared he's going to hurt somebody? Robots are reliable, even defective ones. People are more insidious. He looked at me. He looked at the torn material on my arm. Even if he had a gun, Rick would never shoot an unarmed civilian. Yeah, I think so. Rick is based. Based. I wanted to ask about something else. You talk too much, drink too little. Yeah, sure. So... Someone just ran into the bar. Did you see them? Of course. Let me just rat on one of my regulars. Wanna know how I evade taxes too? You evade taxes? I started doing that the same day you began to enjoy fucking God. Now you know the date. Ask more. Ask me more. These are the best characters so far. This guy at Rick. Like Rick is better, but he's still, he's quite witty. Ask about the bar. Can you tell me more about Yeti's comment? Have you never seen a bar before? We got booze, maybe not the top shelf stuff, but the sleeves drink loads and are alive, so it can't be that bad. If you like being online, I have couches and game fields. I installed them for the trolls, but our guys use them too, sometimes. Who are our guys, quote unquote? I should have said locals, quote unquote. The sleeve people, quote unquote. I should stop doing that, but I can't. Or sleeves. The salt of Low City. Fixed sleeves. Tough guys. Didn't you notice them? Still the same bunch. A little drunker than the rest, but also more resourceful in life. If the trolls prefer virtualia, why do they come to the bar? If you used exploits and cheated in games and trolled in general, would you want to be traced to your address or a public place? They're obnoxious, but they usually stay upstairs. They pay for anonymity. Business is booming. Who else visits this place other than trolls and sleeves? Regulars? Residents of the surrounding towers, meaning those who can't afford the clubs above. Okay, I guess I cannot get vox populi. Nope. I nodded. The look of the clientele around me confirmed his words. I wanted to ask about something else. Okay, Ken. Did you know Ken Joe? Everybody did. He learned how to play here as a kid. Because he didn't have a couch at home. He was nice to everyone, but destroyed them in game. No wonder he offed himself. He'd been different ever since he returned. Quiet, serious, hardly talked to anybody except that weirdo Penny Center. Aha. And Penny Center had a stroke. Maybe it wasn't an accident. He was a troll, he was annoying, kept pissing everybody off, so eventually someone got him, that's that. He couldn't control himself, he'd yell at Tick and the trolls. You could tell he wasn't doing well. I'm not gonna complain about Rick, I guess. You know there's a guy at the door hounding people for entry fees. If you're dumb enough to believe him, you pay for being naive. Did he fool you? Nope. So then there's no problem. Okay, I guess there's no... I don't know where the stereotype that bartenders are easy to talk to came from. Yep. Saving. Because I'm so close to, you know, getting the sleeves to like me. You know, if I screw it up, then it's not gonna be so easy. So who is this? Who are they? Can I talk? Troll. I work in marketing, asshole. I'll find you and give you your profile such good treatment that you'll see nothing but ads of drugs and hemorrhoids and balls and hernia. I hope they would grow fond of me after seeing others and planning on spoiling their fun. Okay, so... Glue. People tripped over his legs, but in reality, in general, in general, it didn't seem to bother him. Do you know Kenjo? Well, did you notice anything suspicious or unusual recently? All the time, dude. Do you see a person with a red hood running into the bar? Nice. Riding red hood or what is this? Whatever. Okay, now my mouse is acting like an asshole again. Well, okay, I guess he's high or stupid or both. Ah, he's cam grossing. What are you looking at? Never seen wrinkles? The creases on her face indicated a mocking smile she bestowed upon me was her normal grimace. I'm from Low City, I've seen it all, even warts. But yeah, seeing a youngish woman not hide her wrinkles is surprising. Sometimes I approach girls and imply we're the same age. The looks on their faces, priceless. Let's get to it. What do you want? How much? Gencho, did you know him? Pretty somber guy, didn't drink or use, but I had recently started hanging around the bar. He wasn't a troll and never bought from me, so no. But let's get to the point. While you're here, you should buy something. Can I get you to any state of consciousness? Let me guess, forgetfulness and trust? Most of all, I need information. What? Are you afraid of drugs? She smiled irreverently. Drugs bad. I think what you're selling is harmful. Escaping into different states of consciousness doesn't solve any problems. I like being, you know, it's so old school. It feels like I'm from the 80s or something. Wow. What a brave stance, saying it aloud in front of sleeves and see how they react. Anyway, the locals don't talk about drugs that way. They don't ask for info. You're Aspie, right? Like Asperger's? I'm a Gamedec. Gamedec's a very convenient cover-up. It lets you ask questions without raising suspicion. I was joking about selling. I only possess drugs for personal use. Here, a token of our friendship, a stimulant that should help you in your investigation. It also stabilizes your mood and gives a bit of cheerful motivation. Oh no, I'm gaining appreciation with the trolls. Have a nice day, officer. Okay. Rick the robot. What's this? Brain fix. Euphoria, excitement, ecstasy, vision. Select your neuro drink based on your preference and mood. Plexes are safe and leave no hangover. The fine print warned that the plexes were safe as long as the machine underwent regular maintenance. The books looked to have been battered and hacked multiple times. Certainly not serviced, although I could have been wrong. Brain fix. So is this carved note? It wasn't the prettiest graffiti in the world, but it included an interesting question. How do you enhance your psychedelic trip? There was a code with the media file. Okay. Who's this guy? Martin Aiden. The man huddled, sipping whiskey with a concerned face. Leave me alone. Big if you want, but don't expect any answers. You know, Kencho. Someone just ran into the body. You see them? To say he was a man of few words would have been a huge understatement. I guess kill them all. Ah. Let's try this.
Go away.
Change
or I'll start
tables.
hacking you.
Don't you want to scare someone by switching tables? Oh, I could do that again. Come back before the bar systems detect an emotion. Who do you want to prank? Cole. There's a masked man sitting across the bar. Looks like he's hiding from someone. Childlike joy appeared on the old man's face. Hell yeah! Pop up and yell. Got you now, fucker. He vanished before I was able to respond.
Sit down. I don't attract attention.
Who got to you first? Arthur Blue Whale's interactives. We're so powerful we can erase all traces of our existence. The man stared agape at Trepanator. You're with Interscope Corporation, the world's most powerful company that wants BWI's technology, right? Don't hurt me, I'll tell you everything. If I end up hurting BWI at the same time, that's even better. I know BWI has a secret project named Pygmalionus. It's a system, a game, I mean, that we shouldn't be talking about openly. It's not safe. Oh, I know, instead of the WI, I'd say whale. The gamers will be guppies. We'll call the whales game a frying pan. What? The Horn clan will be sausage because it seems good, but it's awful on the inside. Gencho will be shish kebab because he tried to piece through the intrigue. What links frying pan and the whale? The whale made the frying pan. I just told you, the game is the pan. Keep up. The sausage is secretly controlled by the whale and recruits guppies to the frying pan en masse. The game of frying pan is written so that the AI uses guppies' brains more. Guppies mean stronger AI. That way, the whale will dominate the market. Sausage will stop at nothing. Because now I'm so like he's talking to him pleases the trolls. I don't want to do that yet, at least. So I'm gonna load the game. Let's see if I can spike Killemall's drink and get him to talk because he's asleep, right? No, I cannot do it yet. Ah, yeah, I have to talk to the woman, and she will give me the drug, I guess.
What are you staring at? Never seen a woman with wrinkles.
So, okay, now I can go spike kill them all, right? I dissolved a stimulant in his beer and shoved the straw under his nose. Then I poked him. The man drank the beer half asleep. After a moment he opened his eyes, yawned and smacked his lips. I noticed that some slaves sitting nearby were listening in. Came to learn from a legend. There's already been one young man here before. Esports pro, a bit more handsome than yourself. Someone ran into the bar not too long ago. Did you see who it was or where they went? I don't know who, but I woke up when they were scrambling up the stairs. Some people got pushed away and cursed terribly. This wouldn't have happened in harvest time. I shoot faster than that runaway cowboy. You should play with me sometimes. I'll show you my true reflex, not to be confused with reflux, goddammit. You said something about a young man before me? Ken knew about our successful past. He even knew I was once the sheriff of harvest time. Did I tell you about the game? I don't think you did. Man wearing a jacket. Okay, yes, I got the respect. A jacket, extended sleeves past our table and looked at me favorably. He must like the way I treated the veteran. When I ended my career cause my brain was getting tired too easily, they thought that the old man came to work his field and stuff, and bam bam, I became the sheriff within an hour. After a week, they were all scared to duel me. I'm really exceptionally quick, you know, but I get tired easily, god damn it. Nowadays, kids play games whether they have things to do or not. Even Ramona plays a lot lately. I doubt she knows why. You mentioned Ramona. Could you? She's Penny Sander's granddaughter, but we all raised her together, so she's kind of mine too. I taught her how to sneak up on gulls, you know. You taught Ramona how to hunt gulls in happy hunting grounds? A slave standing nearby nudged his friend and pointed at us. They were listening in. Gulls, my dear, are folks that don't know what they want. Virtual castaways, grazers, easy prey, got it? She never liked beating around the bush and could spot a gull from a mile away or lure one. We staged a draft for a deputy sheriff in harvest time once. I logged out, so it seemed like I didn't know anything about it, and the girl robbed the 5 applicants, and they thanked her afterwards. Now she's gone somewhere. She's probably in the hospital with her grandpa. I visited Harvest Time a while ago. High Rock to be specific. I think it has a different sheriff. High Rock? My last asylum. My attention span is too short for other games, but gun dueling doesn't take much time. Did I tell you already? Down there I was still the man. Call it Legends Rest Home, but I was respected. I cared for that clown and put punks in their place. Then this guy took it from me. He wasn't even that good. He just realized I get weak and fast and challenged me when I was barely standing up. I know that he beat me when I was half asleep, but still, something died inside me that day. Something snapped. That's all I've been doing my whole life. A player, hunted, I played matches, I was good at it, don't know how to be anything else now. You can still play, millions of people do it, just on amateur level. At least you have friend there, and his cheats, right? Well, maybe. We could pop up into Paradise Beach and whistle at some babes. What do you say? When I got up from the table, the man was already falling asleep. In the corner of my eye, I noticed somebody smile, and when I turned around, all I could see were some people's backs. Let's save again. We accomplished something. So can I talk to these guys now? I thought I'm friends with them now or something. How about this guy? Leave me alone. So I asked this stuff already. No. So, but yeah, I know that the guy ran upstairs. I think he's a great dancer. Is there another fight? Okay, I guess I can try to interrupt the fight this time or something and get my ass kicked. Stop it. I pushed myself between the fighters. Calm down. What is it, you virtual house? Can't you handle me on your own? You find yourself a bodyguard. I could fuck you up so bad you won't be able to stand up, bitch. This one here came to protect the weak, that means you bastard. Savage sleeves, yeah. I don't think he's weak, I just don't want anyone to get hurt. That includes you. That's why you're siding with this drunk. Maybe he'll buy this bullshit, but not me. You're not the first lead to try to screw me over. I can see you both like this place. There's no point in wrecking it, is it? You can see shit, bitch. I thought I saw someone smiling indulgent in my attempts to smooth things over. Alright, the show is over, ladies and gentlemen. Now go back to tanking and trolling, capiche? When the bystanders started to disperse, the man looked at me closely. That wasn't the smartest move. You need to watch out. It's a fun place, but different people have different ideas of what fun is. Yeah, who's this? I heard your conversation. You're looking for answers? Let me introduce myself. My name is Nahum. Do you want to know the truth? Ask about what happened? Sure. About what happened? Sure. Only about that. If you pick the fragments that suit you, you won't find the truth. You need to open yourself to the whole of it. Right now I want to figure out what's been going on with Ken Joe lately. Can you tell me anything about that? He was very stubborn about getting to the truth. I heard he got very far. Meaning where? This information is available to the clan members. Join us. Accept the truth. It will show you Ken's path. Right now I want to find out who ran into the bar. It wasn't that long ago. I can't see the door from behind the counter and I haven't noticed any new faces in the club. It's not an accident that the stranger led you exactly to me. It's a sign and your first step towards the truth. Will you dare go further? Okay, ask about the clan. Alright, tell them what is that truth. I guess it should be then what is that truth that I need to open myself to. It is hidden though visible to those who can see. What's important is the path, the attention to here and now, to recognize the signs and ciphers of existence. The truth is hidden, but you're the one that sees. Not yet. What matters is that we're all equal in getting to the truth. Have you never seen things that are hard to explain? People who possess knowledge they don't have a right to possess. Errors not predicted by the system. Our leader says that everyone comes across signs. You just need to be able to notice them. Everything can be explained. Sometimes you just don't know enough to do it. What is exactly why we share information about signs and look for answers. Side by side, we walk towards the truth. You came here seeking knowledge. You pay attention to details. We do the same. Join us and let us help you. It seemed that at the moment I turned around, he started looking for more recruits. I'm not gonna join them, at least not yet. Sleeves. You're really giving these trolls hell. Big ups, man. Did you really know, Ken? I did. That's why I'm trying to find out how he died. I need information. Can you help me? Hold up! How can we be sure we can trust you? Trolls don't like you, but that doesn't mean you're one of us. Quit fucking around. He's alright. You can see it in his eyes. You want to check in on his IN or what? It's fine, chill. Everything will come out in the field test. You want us to treat you like one of our own. Wait till somebody comes in and collect the fee. What's he talking about? I'm not stupid. I know you've been watching me. Haven't I already proved that I'm cool? My grandma is cool too, dude, but I wouldn't tell her anything important because she'd just blurt it all out to her besties. It's called initiation, my friend. We all go through it. You need to learn about the Moors. And we want to see you cross a line. Sure. Okay, let's do it. Fine. How do I do it? Are you dumb? You saw Quitter in action. When you came in, he approached you and collected the money. Now you do that to somebody else. Okay. I think the sleeves are quite lame. They seem lame, but oh well. So you did better than I have. Truth be told, I've never done anything like this before. You never know who you might run into, right? Can you tell me now who ran into the bar back then? I don't know everyone here yet. Sorry, some big guy stormed in here before you came in, but he just passed me and that was it. Didn't really pay attention, but they closed the area so no one left. He must be here somewhere. I didn't give him any money. Since we're on the same side now, could you give me my money back? Don't you know the Moors? I scammed it out of you fair and square. Besides, you already got the money from some other sucker. But I didn't give him any money. This game is confused. Peace out. Okay, can I go scam somebody? Dancing people? I can't scam them. Slick. I got some money from this Slick guy. Okay, can I tell them like, yeah, I got money from Slick, I'm so cool. You seem like a cool bloke, but if you can't screw a loser over for some spare change, then you're no slave. Okay? Mate? Martin Aiden. Who's this? I haven't
You're
talked
armed, but obviously not used to taking orders. Detective?
She shot me a scrutinizing look. Panama Carotini. Carotine, whatever. You behave like someone not used to taking orders. Well equipped, wounded, and someone's dead inside. You a detective? She looked like a troll but had a kind smile, a soft voice. She exuded an aura of honesty. A game deck? Are you with 6 people? Sometimes, but mostly I'm the HR lady. Horrible. The warm image of corporate AI. People don't like to think a program dictates their careers. Now, why don't you do me a favor and spike my employees' drink? Amphetamines would be the best, but any drug will do. Is that gloomy guy over at the bar, Martin Aiden? Her warm, practiced smile never left her face. What do you want to do this for and why? Why? Because I'm bored. Because I can. What for? To fill the void. Someone will troll Martin. It's inevitable. Better me than someone else. See, at work I'm a nanny. I listen to complaints, but the AI makes the decisions because it sees more and analyzes more quickly, though without understanding. So I utilize my people skills after hours. It's like a hobby to broaden my horizons. I experiment, observe. And do you believe and you believe this would help him? No idea, like I said, and expanding my horizons. He's been like this since BWI's system recommended total sobriety. Goddamn, here and now. Why is this quotation mark only one? I guess it's another typo. No brain fix, no entertainment virtualia, so he just sits there. You can even talk to him. That's very concerning. I'm here for a different reason. I'm looking for someone who ran into the bar a moment ago. And to think I'll just tell you because I'm kind and helpful. How cute. Typically I get paid to talk to people. Where do I get the speed? If you want me to spike his drink, give me the means to do so. Oh no, your profession requires you to be independent and improvise. Get it yourself. In this locale, that should be easy. Although, you could also play his some music from his childhood. It'll remind him of his youth, and I'll dig around in his problems. I guess it's very like accurate evil HR lady like or something. The AI must have had a good reason to recommend sobriety and realism to your subordinates, don't you think? Yep, he's supposedly addicted to plexus and virtualia. It's the kind of disorder we're about to start normalizing, like we did with obesity. I don't know if that's true. Wait, normalizing obesity. Yeah, so I know this is creepily realistic because nowadays obesity is a good thing and you're a hater if you know recognize that obesity is unhealthy for you. So anyways, I don't know if that's true. It's what the machine said. I think jumping into the imaginary is sometimes therapeutic and the here and now is overrated. Anyway, now I've got the chance to see how a depressed person reacts to stimulants. I didn't feel like talking to her.
We've seen you talking to the sleeves. Stay away from us.
I ran into somebody who claims to be working with you. Do you see that woman on the dance floor? To say that he was a man of few words would have been a huge understatement. So can I request a song for Martin Naden? See that guy at the bar, hunched over, around 30 years old, play something popular from his childhood. He acknowledged me with a nod. His body started dancing to a different beat.
Tell me everything. It'll make you feel better.
Thank you. Let's call it supporting our development, quote unquote. What do you want to know? Someone ran into the bar not too long ago. Did you see who it was? I was focused on analyzing Martin's behavior, but let me think. I heard the door shut. Someone threatened to beat the shit out of the person running in for pushing through. The sleeves need stress management classes. But your target is male. Things haven't changed in Low City over the years. People don't start fights with women here. How did you know Kenjo? Determined, volatile, with terrible planning skills. He'd make a great nurse or kindergarten teacher after training. He's the reason why Chick and I are here, not in Virtualia. You see most of the trolls sitting in Realium. He'd been over it lately and now it's unfortunate. Although the problem is quote unquote, I don't know if Chick will get his entourage back. How did Chick react to Ken? He was mad, of course, but truthfully, he was elated to have someone pay so much attention to him. Didn't you notice what a narcissist he is? I think Chick is lonely. He thought he and Ken had a bond of some sort. Once Ezra started hanging with the old man, Herman got jealous. I have no idea who these people are. I had sent Chick to therapy, but he'd have to go through detox first. Flush all the plexus, breathe some fresh air. Your employee is crying. Terrible childhood. I almost felt sorry for him when I read his files. I can finally talk to him without the AI being there. He was supposed to face reality sober, so let him face it. Thank you, Gamedec. There was nothing more I needed from her. The man was quietly speaking to Miss Carotine, completely ignoring my presence. Okay. Not well, I got some clues out of it, I think, so I guess it's gonna be useful in the end. Should I have a look of all this crap? Mac Beacon. No, this is old news, so I should go here. How did Ken die? Game weapon. Okay, who had the motive? Ramona. I don't really know. He was Herman Tick. Well, he's, I guess the boss of the trolls. Suicidal tendencies. Accident. Well, I guess I would, out of these, I would choose Tick, but I don't really know what else Ken up to. I think he was spying on the Hun clan, right? Who shot me? But at least according to the woman, it was a guy, so not Ramona. Tick. I don't know how he looks like, so I can't really say whether he is the culprit or not. Codex. Do I have Ramona? Ramon. So are they the same person? Because, a long time ago when I was talking to Ramon, at some point the game referred to him as Ramona, so I don't know. Ramona Hicks, the huntress. It seems that Ramona has predatory instincts. She can sense people who are undecided, weak, or broken. She doesn't treat them too kindly. Anyone talking to her shouldn't sugarcoat things or beat around the bush. Okay? No sugarcoating. Base straight. Lots of text. I don't want to read all of it now. How about this Barca? Martin.
This is a serious game you're interrupting.
I still have to get money from somebody. Like, I know I could talk to the barkeep and probably pay him to go up or something, but
Virtualia are much more convenient.
I still sort of... Oh yeah, I haven't.
I refuse to power your AI with my brain.
Can I scare this guy? Glue? Ask about Ken. Doesn't say anything. Who is this guy and why is he has a name? He's not a sleeve or a troll or a
You're still here. Why?
Well, sleeves, have I talked to these guys? Yeah, I talked to them. There's another poster. Okay, I guess I don't need to do that right now. Not gonna join the clan yet, at least. Okay, let's try to talk to the barkeep. Is there anything?
You're asking a lot of questions.
I need to get upstairs. This very special area. People are in game, their bodies on couches unsupervised, their belongings are by the couches too. I'm not going to bother anyone. I'm a game deck, I'm conducting an investigation and I have to get there. I want to talk to somebody. A game deck? Okay, I'll let you up there if you do me a small favor. It'll prove the patrons you're trustworthy. Get rid of Cam Grosny. Don't hurt her, just remove her from the premises. I do want her gone. She sells drugs and gets half of my customers high off them. Not enough? Lately she's been pushing everything, apparently even some nasty fake L-pill. She's a treacherous she-troll. She competes with Herman, I mean Tick, for leadership among the trolls. If you remove her, Tick will surely be happy. Almost nobody will be mad at me because you'll be the one to do it. Sure, I'll do it. She usually hangs around the toilets, fitting place for a scumbag. Okay, let's go fuck her up or something. But she helped me, she gave me the drugs to wake up, kill them all.
Make it worth my time.
Old Yet doesn't want you in this bar. I'll show you to the door. Is this a joke? He and I have a deal. He gives us anonymous couches and I get the sleeves, but Yet finally can't. I didn't say a word when he installed the brain fix years ago, and he wants to kick me out? Fine. If it's a war he wants, he'll fucking get it. I don't know what he promised you, but I'll match his offer if you destroy the brain fix. And can you get me upstairs? I've done business with Yet long enough to install workarounds in his system. Destroy the brain fix, and I'll get you into hell if you want. No, I'd rather trust Yet. I have thousands of followers and I record everything. How long do you think it'll take the police to get here if I share what you're doing? She looked at me with a mixture of ridicule and hatred. You stupid dick! I opened the private window and glanced at the upload state. You got 30 seconds, then the world will find out. She spat on my feet, turned around and left.
You again.
I saw Cam leave. That's forbidden, so she must have bribed a toad. She looked like a battered dog. You made up the bar a bit of a healthier place. I promised I'd let you upstairs, and I keep my word. Want a couch? Nope, I'm looking for someone. Tell me who, I'll log them out. Not quite sure yet. I'm not going to log everybody out just because you can't decide. Come back once you know. Should I? Maybe I should also wake him up now or like, scare him. To talk to him, he might know something about our perp.
Virtualia are much more convenient.
Okay.
Sit down. I don't attract attention.
Okay, I read some of it already. Don't hurt me, I'll tell you anything, blah blah blah, pick me alias. Hon clan is sausage. You gave a nickname to the Hon clan. What connects them to the Blue Whales Interactive? Shh! If you keep blabbering like that, they'll kill us. In that game, Ken, I mean shish kebab in the frying pan. Also say those things out loud. The sausage is secretly controlled by the whale and recruits guppies to the frying pan and I sort of like this guy, even though he's annoying. The game of frying pan is written so that AI uses the guppy's brains. No guppies means stronger AI. That way, the whale will dominate the market. And sausage will stop at nothing and says outright the guppies are to serve a higher consciousness. We have to stop them. Okay. Enough with the code. I know you're scared. I can defend if anything happens. I'm armed. He looked at me with hope in his eyes. You exude such strength. You promised to defend me. All right. She has huge tracts of land. A person ran into the bar not long ago. I think they were the murderer hired by the whale. You see who it was? I knew it was dangerous here. All I noticed among the crowd was lewd clothing and red hair. The whale doesn't even use camouflage anymore. You say you'll be watching the situations at the bar. Have you seen anything suspicious? Everything's suspicious here. The trolls always used to stay upstairs, but now they're all over the bar, like rats fleeing the sinking ship. They're running away from an infected virtualium. They know the trolls in sleep fight over living space, while Yet and Cam call the shots. These commanders have a deal. I saw one of their secretive talks. They're conspiring to exploit everyone. They must be in the sausage. So does he mean that both Cam and Yet are in Hon clan? Can I get Vox Populi? Nope. I still need yellow and green both. What the I just realized I have most blue. So weird. Everything's wrong. I still can't unlock anything. So we're assuming BWI murdered Keng Cho here on the walkways. What's the reason? What did he do? The clan members treated him like a ticking time bomb, carefully and with respect. They were scared of him. We're next. He hung around the bar all the time. He was definitely tracking the clan's recruiters. He uncovered too much. And end of the line. Sure fuel here. It's paranoia. You're so right, friend. He discovered the corporation's secrets, so they offed him. He used the MCC beacon because they control all the devices of the city. You're right. You're so right. He talked to the old guys, and one of them had a stroke. Coincidence? I think not. That's what I said. Koch knows what he's talking about. Ramona eavesdropped on the old man and got rid both of them. Her or some other corporate tool. It's all connected. I guess I can still get Vox Populi. Yeah, I need more green. You seem pretty fixated on this BWI. Can you tell me more? How does the company operate? I don't know. I don't know much yet. I started suspecting them after they took over the cult. The Hun clan, had already been active here. The clan receives financial support and know-how. BWI does everything through the cult. It's a convenient cover-up. Gotta observe them. No sleeve would ever trust a corporation, yet they work for them like it's nothing. At least one recruiter always hangs around the bar, even now. Well, it's true, there's that one recruiter. I needed to take a break from all this madness for a while. Before you leave, before I escaped from High City and hid here, BWI broke into my apartment and downloaded the data from the whole system. How do I know? Every device was reset to factory settings. If you see something like that, run. Okay, it happened to us at the beginning of the game. So yeah, I don't think this guy is as crazy as they make him out to seem. I mean, it's been fun, handsome. I'll be with Kill 'em all if you want to talk to some more.
Sit down.
Okay.
Attract attention.
So. Can't I?
You again.
So I cannot go up before I find out the identity of the guy. I guess that's what it means, since I cannot, because I got rid of Cam, so I should be able to go out up, but I can't. Gossip, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Stop. You need to pay to come inside the bar. You need to pay to come inside the bar. I asked for the same fee as I was asked to pay. Dude, I never paid that much in Low City, no way. This is Low City, man. Don't you know the Moors? We support each other, only snitches don't pay. Stop whining and pay up. Say what? Alright, fine. I open the transfer window and the man click confirm button. Welcome to Yeti's coming. Okay, finally I got the money. So I'm supposed to talk to these guys. Nice going. I know you were alright. So what do you want to know? About Ken. Do you happen to know what Ken was up to before he died, that is? He didn't come here to socialize. He stayed upstairs, so he was probably using the couches. These contraptions aren't safe, mate. When you lay down on one, you can check which game the previous user was playing. Ken used to play here quite often. He must have been spying on someone, otherwise he wouldn't use this junk. Someone ran into the bar not too long ago. Did you see him or her? Sure, hard not to notice Tick. It's better to have an eye on him. You never know what that guy's gonna do. He ran upstairs. Good, let him stay where he belongs and keep away from our part of the bar. It reeks of trolls here anyway. What can you tell me about Ramona? Oh, she claims she's still a slave, but she's been hanging around with these weirdos for some time, the Hon clan. I got her grandpa worried and he started spying on her. Spying online, I mean. When it got out, she yelled at him to stop entering the same games she does. The boy can she go on a rant. It was quite a performance. She always says what's on her mind, but it takes it well when the others do that too. She doesn't like sugarcoating and beating around the bush. Here you go. So I guess I cannot really get info.
We've seen you talking to the sleeves. Stay away
Yeah,
from
I need a molecular scriptor. There's a molecular scriptor, so is this? Yeah, I'm not getting that anytime soon. I need a... okay. But yeah, now we sort of know it was Herman or Tick who shot us, right? Who shot me? It was a guy. Had red hair. Codex. Do we have a... Do we know how Tick looks like? So yeah, it was a man. It was not a sleeve. It's a troll, so it's Royce's sleeves, me, Horn Clan. So it wasn't him. It has to be Tick. What was Ken up to? I think he was spying on the Hon clan, right? Herman Tick. Okay, let's check the clues we have. Ken was giving Tick a hard time. Trolls abandoned Tick. Spanish Andrew had a heart attack. Ken hurt Tick. Ken felt guilty. Ken Sleeves had such faith in Ken that they bet money on his latest match, but he logged out of the middle of the game. The boy felt guilty for letting his people down. Ramona and the clan, yeah, she belongs to the Hon clan. Ken has changed recently. He mostly kept to him oneself, looked quite depressed, and had a really short temper. Combat robot in the bar. Old combat robot, surprising city. I'm not sure how. Is this like the robot killed him? I'm not quite sure why Ramona would have hated him. Let's have a look. This is Ramona. What Ramona looks like. In a loop 3D film, there was a girl sitting at a bar table. She was focused, stooped over the pink exoskeleton of her left arm. Using a tool similar to a screwdriver, she was adjusting the exoskeleton, apparently trying to suppress the tremor in her hand. I had seen it before people using bad game pills or poor helmets tended to have neurological problems, usually limb trembling. The exoskeleton had a walk-tail hooked up to it. It was lying on a table. She glanced at it constantly, watching some charts. I could tell what she was doing. I looked at her face. There was some fierceness, determination in her expression, anger. Her aggressive makeup did little to cover her fatigue and pale complexion. She was very thin. Her hair stood straight up and was dyed pink and yellow. Well, she has this... Wait. distinctive hair is pink and yellow. But wait. So if Ramon is Ramona, like, you know, gender bender or something, then is maybe it was Ramon. Ramona is Ramona and was dressed up as Tick. Could that be it? Like, it's just one of these, you know, little things that really annoy me because, okay, how does Herman look like? Like, you know, some description. Like, I think he's sort of an old man. Like, because they said that they saw Tick run in. But, you know, of course, it could be some sort of... Does he have red hair? I do sort of... I feel like I wanna... I just saved before doing this, right? So I think it's probably Ramona. Like, even though they say it was a guy, it's probably Ramona. Just gonna go out on a limb. But it's like... so it was, wait, these guys.
Bottoms up, Gamedec.
Like, why can't I ask, okay, how does Chick look like? Like, why game? Is there somebody else who said how Chick looks like? Like, you know, these are the little things that the game really should sell me. But it's like, oh, you know, of course you know, you shouldn't know. Fuck you, game, fuck.
You're asking a lot of questions.
You seem troubled. Want to talk about it?
If you like psychological experiments, you should use the brain fix. I like doing experiments, not being them. That's why I try to troll and not get trolled. I've tried Plexus before, it was interesting. I want to suggest you to your employee to use the brain fix. Not a bad idea. I don't believe that the machine has been serviced. Let's see what happens. You've held off using brain fix long enough. Go ahead. Okay. Can I ask the robot about... Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go all in on Mona. Yeah, and he was spying on the Hun clan. That's also a motivation. Okay, let's see if we can.
You again.
Okay, say Ramona. I need to talk to Ramona. Ramona, huh? Fine. People do various things up here. Not only play, they're often distracted. You know how gamers are. I heard him tapping under the bar. So I cut off her access to the bar systems one by one. She won't have a clue. That'll let you talk to her freely. So, can I go up? When I entered the range of the gate sensors, the bar system recognized me as a couch user. I could go upstairs. Oh. Smoke and stench of burnt flesh lingered above the two couches. Giggling, he watched it with satisfaction as the shower of sparks faded. He moved his hand as if he were using a private window. The man I was dealing with was clearly unstable. He seemed wise to keep it seemed wise to keep him from getting frustrated. I needed to keep his attention until the outrangers arrived.
Bow to the king! Bow, and I may grant you a front row seat to the show!
Bow before the king of Virtualia. Bow and I'll grant you permission to witness my performance. Let's see. You just tried to shoot me. I'm not bowing unless it's to put you in handcuffs. Excuse me? People beg for the chance to join me, you know. But you snooping around Ken's case, accusing me, bow to the king, shitbag. Yeah, I guess I can nod. I nodded towards him. You could have tried harder, but that's fine, I guess. He moved his hand, ready to issue another command to his malicious software, but he focused on me instead. I assume it's Ramona who was just killed by the malfunction stuff. Congratulations, maggot! You've got my attention! What's so important that you dare to ruin my royal magnus opus? First, I heard a commotion upstairs, then explosions. Did I do it? Come on, does the sun shine? As he talked to me, he kept one hand raised, ready to issue a command in an invisible window. I'm always doing something cool! You're always saying that Ken is losing interest in me? Oh, well, that's his loss. At least his clothes don't look like the ones that the killer or the shooter had, but of course he could have just ditched the jacket. Trolls don't want to play with me. They can see how couches burn then. You're killing people. It's not my fault they don't have any safeguards. These helmets constantly cause discharges. Suits get overheated and tear their muscles. It looks fucking awesome, doesn't it? Are you killing people to prove something? That's crazy. If you want the trolls to come back, show them you haven't gone completely mad. Normies can tell a madman from a genius. Well, that's true. You should show me respect and admiration. What I'm doing is epic. I'll show Yet and the others who the real boss is. They'll be talking about it for years. You just don't get it. His gestures intensified. At least he stopped paying attention to the invisible window. I don't think you understand me. I do. The real reason you're doing this is that you're angry at Ken. He used to follow you around all the time, but then he lost interest in you. I was hoping he'd come back. He glanced at the couches and hesitated, and then looked back at me. I knew he'd come back. I fascinated him. He actually tried to troll the king of trolls. Can you believe that? He was copying me. I tried to sneak up on him yesterday, but he immediately saw me. That's how sensitive he was to my presence. And he still called me king. Though he wasn't really making any sense. You say you knew him. Do you even know what he was doing? He was spying on the Hong Clan in Knight's Code. Oh no. He didn't trust them, but he said they could be right. Unbelievable. He'd rather think about fucking reincarnation than play with me. Tick nervously declined to call with a hand gesture. Never mind. Declined to call with a hand. None of it makes sense. He made a nervous gesture and tapped something in an invisible window. Shut and behold. Oh no. I could smell the nauseating stench of overheated bodies as the system started, causing subsequent couches to overload. Tick was smiling triumphantly. I love the smell of burning flesh in the morning. Nobody can ignore the king or give him orders. I guess I have to reload. I don't want to those people to die. Why did he have to die? I don't get it. It's so stupid. Yeah, I think it was Ramona. You weren't the only one who didn't like what Ken did. Ramona killed him. That shows you have no fucking clue what actually happened. I thought you for talking to me because you knew I shot him. Is that why you grazed my shoulder? So I wouldn't look for evidence of the one behind Ken's death because you knew it would lead to you? He focused on something displayed by his lenses and shuddered. I don't have time to explain it to you, moron. The man waved his hand as if declining a call. Tick lowered his arm and put his hands on his hips, leaned toward me. Do you even know how Ken died? It's all very, very weird, but he was shot with a weapon from a game. There! So it wasn't me. I shot him when he was already on the walkway. The little dude was right. It made no difference to Ken. Who's this little dude you're talking about? It must be the Chester from, early on. Enough chit-chat. Pay attention. This is going to be epic. He quickly waved and tapped an invisible window. People started contorting and convulsing. Their helmets must have been hacked. The king does what he wants. Don't fucking forget that. He's here, but I didn't answer the call. Can you see him? I looked around, but I didn't see anyone. Who's here? Do you see anybody in AR? He took a step back and drew a plasma gun from a hidden pocket. It's the asshole that tricked me. He's the reason Ken is dead. Don't come closer. Don't! Tick started whispering, but I couldn't hear what he was saying. The lenses, that's how you see and hear him. Taking them off. The man was shivering. He was too excited to pay attention to what I was saying. I'm not giving up, you hear me, prick? The king never gives up. He put the gun on his head and fired before I could stop him. Damn, what a fucking mess. At least they won't blame it on us. You did everything you could to Gamedec. Go home, we'll take care of the rest. No, I'm gonna try again. But see, I told you it wasn't him. But he shot me, right? Yeah, he's the shooter, but he's not the killer. Okay. So... Well, yeah, then he joined the Hon clan, I guess. Who shot me? It was Tick. Who had the Ramona? Okay. Okay, let's save again. And then try not to get anyone killed. I have to talk to this guy first.
You again.
I need to talk to Ramona. But yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter who I wanna talk to. Because yeah, this is gonna happen no matter what. So his king is crazy.
Bow and I may grant you a
Hi,
front row
King.
seat to the show.
At least you know what you're dunking in, Biscuit. I mean, with whom you're conversing. He moved his hand, ready to issue another command with his malicious software, but he focused on me instead. Congratulations, Maggot. You got my attention. What's so important that you dare to ruin my Royal Magnum Opus? My investigation has led me to you. I want to speak to you. Tell me something I don't know. Everyone wants to speak with Tick. As he talked to me, he got one hand raised. In issue command in invisible window. I'm always doing something cool, and you're saying Ken is losing interest with me? Oh well, that's his loss. Trolls don't want to play with me. They can see how cultures burn. Then you're killing people. It's no safeguards, discharges. Okay, how about cruel? You're taking people's lives. It's foolish, cruel, irreversible. You should stop. Spare the ones still alive. You're trolls after all. Foolish? You think it's easy to overheat couches and create such a spectacular display of sparks? It takes skill. As for them being trolls, well, they would be fine if they waited for my cue and played with me. They brought it on themselves. What I'm doing is epic! I'll show Yet and the others who the real boss is. They'll be talking about it for years. You just don't get it. His gestures intensify as they stop paying attention to the invisible window. I don't think you understand me. I do. The real reason you're doing this, that. You're angry at Ken for spoiling your fun. You have a right to feel that way, but this is not going to fix the problem. Ken used to be my biggest fan. He followed me everywhere, watched everything I did. I was really special to him. He thought you were extraordinary. He talked about you a lot. No, that's what I'm saying. He glanced at the couches and hesitated, and then he looked back at me. I knew he'd come back. I fascinated him. He actually tried to troll the king of trolls. Can you believe that? He was copying me. I tried to sneak up on him yesterday, but he immediately saw me. That's how sensitive he was to my presence, and he still called me king, though he wasn't really making any sense. You're saying that you knew him. Do you even know what he was doing? He joined the Hun clan, is that true? He wasn't that dumb, but yeah, he was looking into them quite seriously. It pissed me off. Tick nervously declined the call with a hand gesture. Never mind. None of it makes sense. Tick lowered his arm, put his hand on his hips, leaned towards me. Why did he have to die? I don't get it. It's so stupid. You weren't the only one who didn't like what Ken did. Ramona killed him. Oh. That shows you have no fucking clue what actually happened. I thought you were talking to me because you knew I shot him. Is that why you grazed my shoulder? So I wouldn't look for evidence of the one behind Ken's death, because you knew it would lead to you? He focused on something displayed by his lenses and shuddered. I don't have time to explain it to you, moron. The man waved his hand as if declining a call. He started gesturing to issue a command in an invisible window. But then he hesitated. Do you even know how Ken died? It's all very, very weird, but he was shot with a weapon from a game. There! So it wasn't me. I shot him when he was already on the walkway. The little dude was right. It made no difference to Ken. Who's this little dude you're talking about? He moved his hand, ready to issue another command to his malicious software, but he focused on me instead. His eyes suddenly bulged. He's here! But I didn't answer the call. Can you see him? I looked around, but I didn't see anyone. Who's here? Do you see anybody in our AR? I think this is, the guy, Malo Halamalo, whatever, the insurance guy that only we could see. Maybe it's him. He took a step back and drew a plasma gun from a hidden pocket. It's the asshole that tricked me. He's the reason Kenny's dead. Don't come closer. Don't! Dick started whispering, but I couldn't hear what he was saying. The lenses, that's how you see and hear him. Take them off. The man started panicking and scratching his eyes. I'm not giving up, asshole. The outrangers will be here any second. If anything happens to me, they'll all start looking for you. Finally, he managed to take off his lenses and threw them on the floor. Nice. Herman Chick, you confessed to killing Kenjo. Drop your weapon. But no, he didn't. He confessed to shooting him. He dropped his gun and put his hands up with a crazed smile. I won! I fucking won! The king always wins! Go home, Gamedec. Get some rest. You did a really good job here. We'll take care of the rest. Yeah, I did. All it I took was a couple of attempts. But how about Ramona? So is she dead? For a moment I thought I saw a familiar silhouette on the couch. Must have been tired. Okay, unscrew the couch's panel. I unscrewed the remaining ones and looked inside the panel. Someone had attached an anonymizing chip to the logic module. Its creator had been in a hurry and the data could have been in the logs. Ken. The boy forgot to wipe everything out. It's like leaving a signature. I looked at the screen and checked the last user of the couch. Login no data, virtual no data. Time spent on the couch. 3 hours 14 minutes. Dun dun dun. It's 3:14. It was strange. I thought no one had to be logged into the bar system to use the couches. I thought one had to be logged into the bar system to use the couches. Chart wiring. The couch must have been working when the system got overloaded. There was a screw missing in the control panel casing. As I was leaving, I noticed control panel device was cracked. Okay, how about this? Before I got close to the bed, I could already smell its user. He must have been the one of the guys who didn't use game pills before going online. Instead, he used a stopper that solved the problem of physiological needs. It became clear why they had installed ventilators in here. They just weren't quite as effective as they should. He was a middle-aged man wearing a patched up clothes typical of low city inhabitants. So did I get something for saving people's lives? No? That sucks. The animated tattoo on the inside of his wrist showed a black chess piece. You're still playing. Didn't even notice he had almost died. Ah, so he's still alive. I checked the last user of the couch. Black Rook. Ah, it's the cheater from the game, Harvest Time. Interesting. Man had been only playing for half an hour, he had picked the wrong time. I was walking away, I noticed myself automatically hold my breath. Okay, how about any other? Like, where is Ramona? Ramona? Custom-built couch made by Surfer Industries. It massages the player and keeps their body and Nutrifluid warm. At least it should. Don't use it unless you must. I'm confused. Like, we came here to... Like, didn't we ask the barkeep to log out Ramona? But did she escape through here during the altercation or something? Okay, so the place is evacuated. So I guess we cannot go downstairs anymore to talk to Yeti or anything. Yeah, I guess there's really nothing else we can do. Okay, let's go home. Let's go home. I guess I will finish the stream after I get home. But yeah, I guess we sort of solved the murder. There's more questions. Oh, what's this? I was at home, in my castle. A sudden feeling of relief took over me. Wanted to give way to a feeling of deep, bitter loss. My relationship with Ken was heating up. Our relationship was brief but intense. Everything happened so fast I couldn't wrap my head around it. I still wanted to sense him. Sounds so gay. But hey, now I have blue. So much blue. I could become a cracker or something. Wait, isn't that racist? I couldn't leave it that way. I had a psycho scan. I just needed to generate a V ghost and question it. What's this bag? Is this his bag? Okay, but I guess I can generate his V ghost later. I guess it's like, in Star Trek The Next Generation, there's like, hologram projections of famous people like Einstein and Isaac Newton and Hitler and whoever. So I guess we're gonna do the same, but it's gonna be a hologram, or maybe we have to use the couch. But anyways, I guess we'll do that tomorrow, since I'm gonna save and finish the game. So thank you for watching.